Yeah, yes, they have people prepared because they pay from from 60, 17 is a way to go out from home, and they start to discipline uh, to the people very good or with the job or with the military or in a way that this I don't know how to explain. But yes, they are very protagonists in the world. They are very sorry. No, how do you say protagonistas? Because I use uh, 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 they are no, this word protagonistas. They don't know. Google, they don't know. Yes, the main character in the field, in the world, and in the life. But in Spain, we use a lot this word. Is curious. Is we invited, invited or invited? Yes, protagonist. You are very protagonist. It depends how you use. Could be negative or positive. For the television, the radio, now internet is the way to communicate, and they start to do fields. They started to do a lot of things, and the television. Who created? I don't know who created the television. Ah, Scottish. Okay. But did you look for in a moment that you take this thought about how was why you know this in good moment how you learn who invited the television? No, why you know the history when you learned this? When did you learn the? Ah, okay, Scotland. Yeah. Well, okay. I need to share my screen with you. Okay. Um, a moment. How can I do this? We are here. Here. I'm going to share my screen with you. I had to pay more attention when I do the pronunciation because it's very easy. The people don't understand you because in your brain you listen very well, but when you listen upside, it's totally different. How how you pronunciate? How you say? How you how how you pronounce, how you listen in your brain, and how you listen if you, for example, if you record yourself. And yes, it's totally different how you listen to yourself in your brain. Yes, it's incredible, eh? How is everything upside inside. Okay, we continued with modern applied psychology and now in cognitive distortions. Okay, what time is? The lessons, distortions, and mental filtering. You most likely agree on the fact that it's very easy to remember all credits and even easier to forget about debt or depths, about depths, depths. Okay, depth, 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 about depth. Our minds are very good at avoiding the useless pains that are caused by an easy thought. However, the lesson happens for different reasons. What is necessary to concentrate our energy on a particular task. We delete every extra perception to help us focus on what we consider most crucial. Even during non-critical moments of our lives, we delete about 80% of the data that reaches our brain. Uh, 80%, but now I think 90%. So when you are old, 99%. Yes. Close your eyes for a moment and listen to the noise your neighbors are making as they enter their apartment, to the sound of the traffic of the main road, and also to your heartbeat, to the air entering your nose. Now open your eyes and take a few moments to observe all the details of the room around you. As you most likely notice, we have to ignore many details in order not to be overwhelmed by an excess of information. Overwhelmed, wound, overwhelmed, overwhelmed, overwhelmed. They are words that I read a lot. Then in my brain, I invite the pronunciation. But here in Google, they don't put you how to pronounce overwhelmed, over, overwhelmed. Order not to be overwhelmed by an excess of information. When an individual is anxious, they commonly develop tunnel vision, where they focus solely on the negative aspects of situation and delete any positive aspects. Sometimes the whole picture, the whole picture can be colored. How do you say? Can you colored? Color can be colored by a single negative detail. For example, focusing on the one person who doesn't like you rather than the other 20 who do. A mental filter is when we are presented with a collection of ideas of experiences in close concession, and our minds filter all these experiences together through one funnel to come up with funnel, one funnel to come up with one conclusion. This cognitive distortion plays part largely when it comes to negative experiences, which magnify the negative aspect of past experience and then ul- ultimately ultimately trigger an automatic response for future events. Polarized thinking, black and white thinking. Black or white thinking is extreme thinking that often leads to intense emotions and behaviors. When things are either black or white, when things are either black or white, we are either perfect or we are a complete failure, and there is no middle ground. When we place people or situation in either or categories where there are no shades of gray, this doesn't allow for the complexity complexity for the complexity of most individuals and situations. Unfortunately, we fall into all or nothing trust very quickly. Can you relate to the following? You start your new healthy eating diet to lose weight, and you give in to the temptation of chocolate. Black or white thinking might lead you to conclude that you had failed your plan and then proceed to eat the entire box of chocolates. Black and white thinking does not acknowledge that there are usually several shades of gray that exist between black and white. In seeing only two possible sides or outcomes to something, a person is not the middle, which is most often the more reasonable ground. Overgeneralizing and categorizing. Based on one instance in the past or present, you assume that in the future or other will follow a similar pattern. Yeah, look in Spanish is totally different the word, but we invited or its way, invited in its way. It's because I interpret no, but also I'm invented. How you say invented? We invented the vocabulary, the words, and everything, and it's curious because we invited in different languages with different signals. How, how what I mean? That is curious how the human from different areas, different parts of the world that now is very small, but imagine in the past was very big for the human, and how they do the immigration, no? Then how you when move the person without talking. Any communication, no? But how all the civilization invaded a language. Look, the Iceland. Yes. Look, the China's. Yes, and also how you can do your goals. You can produce the sounds. When we born, look how we born, but depends how we evolution uh, evolve. We evolve this part of the body. Yeah. And some cultures say that before existed the human, very big human, but not with the shape of the dinosaurs. Is the shape with the human is like that, like now that they found out osses, like bones. Had you listened this? That when bones, uh, I, now I can understand now why we had to be I yes, had to be buried. I know because the berries is um, I yeah, stay no stay in the air for long time. But if you how you say quemar, Yes, if you do cremated, we die all of the human. And now everybody wants cremation for different reason. Starting for me, because me, I don't like to be. Uh, I I forgot this word. Buried. And you, what you prefer? What will be happen? No, because you are donna. I have a donna also in Spain, but depends when you died in the place where you died. Maybe the others don't respect this donation. Yes, now to die is expensive. Everything is expensive. You have to pay for everything. It's incredible how the world works. This moment. Everything is with money. But also learning. But now learning is going to be free with Udemy and a lot of platform. Everybody could to I arrive to the information like Julius Julius use no religions Julius. Yes, that they don't they don't ban the the books like Christianism, and they have a lot of more things in their brain, and then more things, more intelligent, more independent. What do you think? But more dependent from the money. Yeah, but cognitive explain this very well also. Okay, jumping to conclusion, my reading. A person who jumps to conclusions will often make a negative interpretation or prediction even when there is no real evidence supporting their conclusion. This sort of thinking is often based on what we think catastrophizing. Cat- yeah. In English, in Spanish, the same word, catastrophe. Catastrophandos in verb, but we don't use in verb. Okay, catastrophizing. Magnification is taking a fairly minor negative event and blowing it completely out of proportion. In cognitive distortion and cognitives in general, because I listening cognitives and do practices and everything, but in English. And then I couldn't understand, but now I start to understand more about it. Yeah, but and they have after a course only of cognitives, but this one is modern applied psychology, and then talk about humanistics, cognitives, different materials. But the next one is also 54 hours, something like that. And it's everything about cognitives. Then we're going to learn a lot. I, yeah, I would like to start again to have my economy, my time, to start again with you 2 hours a week. But well, I will see in 3 4 months. It could be because it's now it's going to be very slowly. 2 days a week uh, is quicker. It's double. But now I don't have time. My financial is in another things, and but I had to think about it because at the end you learn and you are more professional for your job. And also, I have 50 years old. Well, you can start like a doctor at 60 years old, but perfectly, like a psychological doctor. Yes. But it's true that the new generation, the brain is plastic, and you have everything in internet. They're going to pass you, but maybe can pass you in knowledges, but not in real experiences, like travel, relationships, and other things. Yeah. Yes, this is the best education. But also literary education is good for to be more brain independence. That's what the main yeah 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 is. I always I don't know how to these religions study all uh, Jews Jews. But only the men, not the woman. The woman stay in the with the children, cooking, cleaning. It's the men. Yeah, I don't know why this distinction very radical. That never the man and the woman in the same room, and in the why this radical extreme. I don't understand what is coming, but it's coming for something. And but now a small percentage do it, but depends who the leaders can be bigger, can be smaller. It's very important who you vote because depends who you vote can change totally the culture of the country. Yeah, religions, especially the brain and the moral and the personal life and the political politician is more the economical um, education. But at we are control of a politician and religion. The culture are for the safe coming from these leaders. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Mm. We'll see in the future because now the new leader are the companies, different cultures, different backgrounds. It's a mix from the hair. I think we are to do life upsize of the hair. Upsize of the hair, air. The world we are now, the la tierra, hair, the earth. Yes. Now we are living here, not in this continent, in the earth, but we have another planet. It's just because, but no in in 1,000 a year, or maybe in 2 million of years. But this continues. And more we are, and more continuous. Yeah, with the memory, with this memory, but it's totally science fiction, no? It's totally science fiction. Yeah, but in 2 million, someone will have this conversation. Well, we don't know if the human continues or not continues because now, for the moment, we are in this planet and can be destroyed for something happen. Yeah. Well, okay, we could next day we continue with cognitive distortions. We are in we are in where we stay, where are we? You remember the fallacy? Yeah. Next Tuesday. Thank you very much. See you too. Have a good week and congratulations. See you next week at the same time. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Je commence français bonito. Oh, mais je commence.